yo, Swing, you destined for greatness, bro.
Celebrate the completion of your book and let Written Word Publishing help share it with the world. Take advantage of our professional, proficient, affordable, reliable editing, ghostwriting, and publishing services. Or you can purchase books and custom apparel. Visit writtenwordpublishing.com or call 720-390-5179 for more information. That's writtenwordpublishing.com or 720-390-5179.
I'm an outcast, all the new names hate me. But they don't really want smoke, they just hate me. They never sat on the throne, they just play king. They never sat on the throne, they just play me. You can't beat me, I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. Getting head on the side of a cop car. Getting head on the side of a cop car. I'm supposed to think the same, I'm a genius little boy. No, supposed to see the same as frames custom little boy. No, I don't need a switch, I push buttons little boy. It's levels to the shit, I'm touching sun, my boy. Scared of heights, but had to master the phobia. Why? Just left a little choice, my price kept going up. Niggas say keep going like the shit is love. Niggas say we up as fuck like the shit is young. I done spent about $1 million trying to make $1 million. Now this love for real, cause I done fucked up all the bills. My bitch bad, kids work, they don't never chill. My life bust, guns too, shit, I'm trying here. To feel back from everybody, think I like it here. This fall hit different.
That song is fire. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Breaking the Silence with author Nikki Nicole, where you can unleash your inner voice. I hope everyone out there is chasing their dreams and securing the bag. As for myself, I'm just happy to be alive. So today's guest is a man that wears many hats. He is a poet, rapper, songwriter, recording and mixing engineer, and the CEO and founder of Acts of God Entertainment, LLC, and Sam B. Mixing Recordings, LLC. He is a rising star out of Columbia, South Carolina. As an artist, he has been compared to Goody Mob, Scarface, Kid Cudi, Nas, Common, Juvenile, and Tupac. Now, you know he got to be fired. He was born in Birmingham, Alabama, but raised in Columbia, South Carolina. He began to write poetry and perform while living in Atlanta at the age of 25 and began his engineering career at the age of 28. Through his poetry and engineering skills, he has gained exposure on public television. So everyone, please welcome to the stage, Sam B. Mixing.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo,
how you doing? Thanks
I'm doing great.
Good. I'm excited about you being on my podcast today.
Word. Thank you for having me.
So tell me, when did you find out that you had love for the arts?
I always loved music, but myself, like once I started dabbing into it, man, I was in Atlanta. Really, I kind of like dabbled around with it when I was back here in Columbia, but once I moved to Atlanta and I was away from everybody and I was kind of rebuilding my life, that's where I discovered that I really had a gift for the arts or music and writing and poetry.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's where that came from. Like I was by myself in a homeless shelter and just communicating back with God, just trying to like really just get my life back in order, and that writing really helped me.
Man, you know what? Writing does help a lot with emotions, especially when you're sad, or mostly when you're sad and you're going through something, you can write the best pieces. To me.
Yeah.
To me. So how would you describe your sound? What makes it unique from everybody else?
Well, my sound, it's, there's nothing really new underneath the sun, but my sound really just came from my life. Just came from my life. I had a lot of influences, but as far as the performing part, it was always difficult for me to remember other people's songs and stuff. So I really just started writing my own, and I can remember my own lyrics back when
Wow.
I was doing that. But see, but truthfully, I haven't. I have now, like now, I'm full engineer. I may do some poetry or I might write a song every now and again, but now I'm like full time engineer. That kind of took over. That's where all my creativity go at now.
Wow. Wow. So you're not producing like songs for yourself anymore. Now the song that
No,
I played, that is your song, right?
no, that's not. That's actually one of my that's an artist who I record. His name is Gardy Biggs. I sent the video link too in that email. But yeah, so that's his song.
Wow.
But it was just recorded and mixed here at my studio.
Mm, that song, yeah, that song's fire. I've
Yeah,
never
and
heard it, but I've been listening to it on repeat since you
yeah,
said it.
he's a phenomenal artist. He is a phenomenal artist, man, and he's a little bit in everything right now. Pushing his own clothing line, uh helping artists become more established, uh pushing his stuff. So yeah, the man wear many hats.
Wow, wow. So who are your biggest motivators? Who caused you to be on this journey to say, you know what, this is my path? Who pushed you to that point?
Myself really, and I don't mean to sound like I don't really mean to sound like that because I know like stuck up or conceited or anything, but a lot of times I had to do things for myself. Like even like I lost my father when I was like 5, 6 years old. I lost my mom when I was like 20. So a lot of things we had to, me and my sisters, we had to learn early at a young age, and we really had to be self-motivated and depend on ourselves really.
Mm,
So it's like I enjoy it, so I'm my own fire with it, I guess. And I guess the one thing they used to always say, like when you go to church, they be like, bring your own fire.
I know
Don't
that's
don't don't expect to go anywhere and get lifted up. You need to have that inside of yourself, and that kept me from giving up. That kept me on track. Uh, that motivation, that self motivation, self preservation,
wow. But
really
I mean,
kind of keep me.
to a degree, you had to do it. You know, you had to be that person to encourage yourself because you was on that road by yourself. But you know, that's
Right,
awesome. That's awesome. Bring that
right.
fire. So, what are your goals for your business at this time? Like, what are your goals for the future? Like, do you expect to have more artists, or where are you going with your music engineering?
I want to win a Grammy. That's the big thing. That's the only thing. That's the big thing. I want to win a Grammy just so I can have that I had told you so moment and stuff like that. But beyond that, I really want to give artists the opportunities I didn't have when I was doing music. Uh, that's how a lot of my pricing and stuff has always been like catered to, like the up and coming or the 9 to 5 artists, the artists who don't have the big financial backing. My services was always catered to them and to help them push them more into the limelight so they can have that, at least that'll be like one less thing that they have to worry about, the quality of their music.
Right.
So
Awesome.
yeah. So
So,
that's my goal is always to one thing I used to say, I always said that I wanted to be in like a $1 million studio and give away the studio time for cheap.
wow.
Yeah, that was one thing I always said. So yeah.
That's a good vision. I mean, that's a good vision and it can happen too.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
it can happen. Wow. So you can go to the Grammys as a music engineer as well?
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Engineers, producers, yeah. They get all those good accolades.
Because see, I just found out that spoken word artists can go to the Grammys as well. I didn't know that
Word.
they had that many categories. That's awesome.
Yeah, they got a lot of categories. A lot of them just don't get as much shine or on the spotlight as others.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So how was childhood like in Columbia, South Carolina? You know, I'm from South Carolina as well. So
You
how
from
was it?
Mullins. You from
Yes,
Mullins. Actually, we
yes.
had a the church that I was attending, well, This is the only church that I've really ever been a part of. We had one, a progressive church in Mullins.
Mm.
I don't know if you're familiar with that, but we
Um,
definitely had one down there in Mullins.
who's the pastor?
I don't remember. I haven't been to church in like 10 years, so it's been a while since I've been to church now.
Oh man, I'm about to be that way if I don't hurry up and get right.
Yeah.
So how do you give back to the community with your music engineering? Do you have events that you have set
Oh,
up?
no, actually, I'd be kind of a little weary on events. Like when I do an event, I want to make sure the event is good from start to finish, and all that stuff takes financial backing and all that other good stuff. But I tell you what we're working on right now is my community is in the Ridgewood community, and I've been trying this for like ever, like getting troubled teens inside of here so I can kind of like teach them a way that is fun that they used to, like what black kid, inner city kid don't know about music right now. Like it's
Mhm.
like pretty much everybody in some form of way are doing some type of music or they into music, content creating or whatever. Um, but I want to get some kids in here to teach them how to record, mix music, and that's a skill that not only is fun, but they can also make money from. So right now, I think we're gonna have our first event with the teams will be the first Friday in April.
April.
So that's gonna be dope. But throughout my time of doing this, I always try to reach out. Uh, I just never had anything kind of like come into fruition. Uh, but this one it looked like it's gonna stick because I got some help on this one as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
So
that event is the first Friday in April. It's going to be in Columbia.
yep, it's gonna
Okay.
be held right here at the building where my studio is. Cause I got an office inside of a building, and Rhonda Boyd, she's the owner of the building, and she's the owner of Project to Play, uh, 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 yeah, nonprofit. So she has uh students that come here daily, and yeah, so it's pretty dope. I'm in a good spot.
Okay. So you have advertisement for that event?
No, we don't. Not right now. Right now, we're just working directly with the community, and we'll see how it branches out after that.
Okay. Well,
So,
make
but
sure
just like I said,
you
Friday, the first Friday is going to be our first run at it.
okay. Make sure when you do get some advertisement on, I'll get you some more exposure as well. To try to get some more people involved.
Word.
Okay.
That's dope.
So, what advice can you give those that aspire to be a music engineer and be in your shoes? What advice do you give them?
Uh, no ego. You got to get you kind of got to get your ego out the way. Um, I don't. Yes, definitely ego. Ego. You're gonna work with a lot of people. Um, you're gonna work with a lot of people. Um, I want to say always carry yourself in a respectable manner. Um, and I'm saying that because there is a quote unquote gang um affiliation around the independent music,
Mhm.
uh and music is here to bring people together. So uh I would tell people to like I always I always try to work together, um work together and just cut that foolishness out. Like this not the place for it. This not the place for it. If you want to be in the streets, be in the streets. If you want to be in the music, be in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, yeah, do good business, but yeah, it's I want to put it in the right words. But yeah, definitely leave the streets in the streets if that's what you want to do. You don't need to bring that stuff into the music, because in the music you're gonna have to work with different people. You don't need that ego. My side is the best side. None of that stuff matters. None of that stuff matters. Music is supposed to bring people together, and that should be like the foremost goal of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree completely. There's a lot going on in the music industry that shouldn't be. Music is not what music used to be back in the day. I can say that for sure.
Right. Right.
So as we wrap our conversation up, the most important question that I have for you today is, where can people find your music, any music, if they want to listen to some of your music, and how can they contact you for your service?
Google me. SAMBEMIXING, Sam B Mixing, everything to pop up. I do have music on my website that I mixed from different artists. That will be on sambmixing.com. You can find the music there. But yeah, pretty much everything is I'm Googleable, if that's a word. I am definitely Googleable. You
Yes,
can
you
definitely
are.
find me.
You definitely are, because that's what I did. I used Google.
Yeah, you can definitely find me. I'm easy to find. I ain't hard to find. I be in the streets. I be everywhere, man. You can find me. I'm not hard. I'm not hard to reach out to. If y'all got any ideas or anything y'all want to put me on, let me know. Let's work. Let's do it.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. He said he's ready to work.
Yeah,
So give him some business out there, everybody.
big facts.
Thank you so much for being a guest on Breaking the Silence podcast. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed our conversation today.
Facts. Thank you for inviting me once again. This has been great. From Mullins, shout out.
Exactly.
Word. South Carolina folk gotta stick together.
Got to stick together. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. But thank you, everyone, for tuning into another episode of Breaking the Silence. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Breaking the Silence podcast YouTube channel for updates, snippets, and more. Tune in every Saturday night at 8 p.m. for open mics and Sundays for an intense debate at 7 p.m. Make sure you visit my website, www.nickynicole.store, and grab you some of my books. Remember, all dreams can come true if we just have the courage to pursue them. So tune in next time to break the silence together.